the No Fate channel, checking in. And winter isn't coming. Winter is already here. And you know what that means. It is 100% bulking season. Time to put on that extreme mass. Time to get those gains. Time to get yoked. Time to get swole. And it is very fitting that on this episode of the Supplement Review from NutraBio.com, I am reviewing their extreme mass weight gainer, specifically their vanilla flavor. And on this channel, we do honest reviews. So who needs a weight gainer? And the answer is nobody. And before I go into more detail, if this is your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button right there. On this series, I review a supplement on every episode to help you decide if it's right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, your hard-earned money. Today, we are going to be talking about who needs a weight gainer. We're going to be talking about bulking. We're going to be talking about why I use NutraBio's Extreme Mass, if it's right for you, and we're going to get all into the weeds of it. And then finally, we're going to do a taste test of this specific flavor. First and foremost, who needs a weight gainer? As I mentioned, nobody needs a weight gainer. I've talked about this in other videos, and I'm going to continue to talk about it until people finally get it through their thick heads. The reality is we love our supplements because of convenience, but you should always be trying to get your nutrition through whole food sources whenever possible. Even if you are on a bulk and you're trying to put down all of the calories, you really should be trying to target as much whole food as possible. It's just going to be better for your digestion. It's going to be better for your body. With that said, why am I hypocritical? Why do I use NutraBio's Extreme Mass? If you have been following this channel, you know I am currently on a lean bulk, or what I refer to as a recomposition. I just inadvertently hadn't been taking in enough calories. My body weight dropped substantially, and I'm trying to get back up to 185, where I feel my body performs better in the weight room, and it just happens to look a lot better as well. When I get down below 180, I don't look shredded, I look skinny fat, and it's not pretty. And as a dad, as a busy individual, and as a person trying to get in lean calories throughout the day, frankly, I just don't have the time to make, let alone put down whole food meals. I do get a number of whole food meals in, but I just can't get enough of them in with the time allotted I have. I just got so many responsibilities. Many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You got a full-time job, you go into school, you got kids, all that nonsense. And it's 2020 to boot, making things a lot more complicated, a lot more hectic. And that's why I go with a mass gainer to get in extra calories throughout the day. Now, why do I use NutraBio's Extreme Mass Gainer over all the other mass gainers out there? For a few reasons. To date, NutraBio has been the best tasting mass gainer I've tried. Now, I've tried a number of them. You can see them in my supplement review videos, and you would think that mass gainers should taste good because they typically have higher fat, higher carbohydrates, and just overall, they're bigger scoops. There should be more flavoring in there. They're not. Unfortunately, I've come across some horribly tasting mass gainers, and I don't know why they taste that bad. I will say NutraBio has 3 flavors to date. My favorite so far, before trying the vanilla, haven't tried the vanilla yet, to date, my favorite is strawberry pastry. I don't have that bottle laying around because I blew through it so quickly. I wanted to get my hands on the vanilla to make this video and help you decide which flavor is going to be right for you if you decide to go with an extreme mass gainer. Besides taste, why am I a massive NutraBio fanboy, and why out of all the other weight gainers do I choose NutraBio's Extreme Mass? Really simple. NutraBio is a top shelf company. Let me read you the back of this label really quickly. No excipients, no fillers, no artificial color or flavor, no preservatives, no soy, no wheat, no yeast, no fish. When my wife was pregnant with our children, the only protein I allowed her to take was NutraBio's. When we bake and put protein in our baking for our children to kind of sneak in some good protein into their diets, we only use NutraBio. That should tell you enough. They do third-party testing, 100% label transparency. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am a NutraBio fanboy, but for good reason. So I have reviewed NutraBio's Extreme Mass and their other flavors in the past in detail. I want to go over 2 things with regards to this ingredients panel that I think are standouts, but I'll put the ingredients label up here. First and foremost, with regards to the protein, a lot of other companies will put in like a whole protein blend, and it's just a whole bunch of randomness. Like they try to do this shotgun approach to kind of fool you with what they're putting in there. NutraBio uses whey protein concentrate 80, which is the highest form of whey protein concentrate before it gets to whey protein isolate, and they use casein protein. They tell you the breakdown of those proteins, and what that does is create an even digestion window over a 4-hour period, and that's really what you want with regards to taking in food or even supplements. The longer the digestion window, the better, because it prevents your body from storing those calories as fat, and it uses them to the fullest of their ability to build muscle and put on lean weight. You can't flex fat. And the other thing that they do on here that I happen to think is a standout is with regards to the carbohydrates they put in here. They use maltodextrin. Now that should sound familiar. A lot of other mass gainers, weight gainers, bulking agents will use maltodextrin. The reality is, though, the devil, as always, is in the details. There are cheaper forms of maltodextrin, and the cheaper forms digest instantaneously in your system, and they spike your insulin. They are the equivalent of just taking in sugar. Your body treats them almost identically like sugar, and it's not what you want. As you can imagine, you wouldn't want to be just taking down spoonfuls of sugar. If you go to their website, NutraBio.com, you will see that they list the quality of the maltodextrin that they have on here, and they have a high degree of polymerization with regards to that maltodextrin, causing it to digest slower. I'll try to put the image up here if I can find it, but it causes it to digest slower. You're getting a longer digestion window, and that's what you want. You want to get those calories in over a longer digestion window, a slower digestion window. So let's pop this top, dig out the scooper, and let's talk about serving size and how I typically take extreme mass with regards to my current lean bulk, recomposition, whatever you want to call it. And then finally, we'll touch upon price to talk about if it's worth your hard-earned money. All right, that is one scoop, and I will tell you right now, 4 scoops makes 1 serving. 1 full serving is 650 calories, and I will also tell you I never do 4 scoops, okay? I'm a big fan of the fact that if you wanted to do a full serving, that you should spread it out over 2 drinks. Do like 1, wait 4 to 8 hours, and then do the second one much later in the day. For me personally, I just do 2 scoops post-workout to get my protein and my carbs in quickly and easily when I really don't have the time to put down food because I'm trying to get the kids up and to get their teeth brushed and out to school. So I lied. I told you I was going to talk about cost at the end, and the reality is I am a cheapskate and your money matters to me, so let's talk about cost right now. 1 full serving with my code NOFATE247 costs $2.70 to get you 650 calories, quality calories. If you go down to McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, you're not going to be getting 650 calories of that garbage at $2.70. And again, you split that in half because you only do half a serving like I do. You're now down to $1.35 per serving for 320 calories, and frankly, for considering what you're all paying for your energy drinks, for your coffees, for your on-the-go orders, that is an absolute steal for these quality calories. So, in terms of what I use for taste testing purposes, I've got my NutraBio shaker cup for good quality product placement, as you can imagine. I did get this for free, full disclosure. How? I used their stacks. They do have stacks on their website that kind of give you incentive for buying bigger packages at once, so you can save money, and then they usually kick in something fun. In this case, it was a blender bottle. So I've got a blender bottle here. I always use water with my mixing for the specific reason of actually being able to give you an accurate taste test. If I were to mix this with milk or chocolate milk or almond milk or whatever, or even bananas and strawberries, you're not going to understand how it actually tastes. So that's why I always use water. As vanillas go, pretty good. I almost put down that whole thing. In fairness, vanilla typically pretty bland flavor. There's only a few vanillas that really stand out to me, and this one is probably in the average mark. It is good. It's a nice creamy vanilla. Everything you would expect with the vanilla, but by no means is this something that you're going to go crazy over, head over heels. It is vanilla. So the nice thing about the vanilla is twofold. 1, you know what you're getting. You're getting a nice creamy vanilla. No surprises there. And 2, you can mix it with a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're interested, you can mix this with chocolate milk. You can mix this with bananas, strawberries. You can make put peanut butter in here and get a little peanut butter smoothie going. You can do a whole bunch of stuff, and the versatility of vanilla is high. I promise to rank flavors with regards to NutraBio's Extreme Mass, and that's what I do on this channel. I do pick favorites, okay? You get some reviewers, you get some folks, you get some supplement guys, some experts, some pros, and they're gonna tell you that every flavor is the best. That's just a lie. You can't have the best without having the worst. You can't rank something number one without ranking something absolutely dead last. NutraBio's Extreme Mass comes in 3 flavors. My favorite is strawberry pastry because it's the most original. It's not like a typical strawberry. You get a really nice pastry finish, and it makes you think of, like, you get that strawberry on the front end, and then you get that pastry kind of crust of a pie on the back end. Really, really good. That graham cracker crust, so good. Number 2 is chocolate. It's got a really nice chocolate pop to it, and I like it. Number 3 is vanilla, because vanilla typically, as I mentioned, is a bit basic, and that's what this is. It's your basic vanilla, has a high level of versatility. If you're a person who likes to make smoothies or shakes or mix a whole bunch of stuff in with your protein shake and not just mix it with water, then vanilla might be right for you, but that is it. Vanilla, my least favorite, because if I have a favorite, I'm gonna have a least favorite. As I mentioned, if you go over to NutraBio.com and use my code NOFATE247, you will get 10% off the entire website. That code does help me out. I do get a kickback. Full transparency, full honesty on this channel. I don't do any bro manipulation where I'm doing you a favor by giving you my code. In fact, you're doing a favor by clicking on the affiliate link in the description and using my code. So if you use my code, let me know. I'll send you some NoFate247 stickers as a super small token of my appreciation. Now, I want to know in the comments below, are you on a bulk? Are you doing a lean bulk? Are you doing a dirty bulk? Are you just eating everything in sight? Or is what I like to call the seafood diet. You see food, you eat it. Although I want to know, I'm curious, who's doing a bulk? Who's trying to still get shredded? Okay, some of us are still trying to get shredded, and I don't blame you, because shredded, being ripped never goes out of season. But when it's wintertime, I do enjoy my bulking, okay? And that's what we're gonna do on this channel from now on, at least until I hit 185, is bulk. And we are gonna be using NutraBio's Extreme Mass to do it. If you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button, get aggressive with it, just go smash it, hit the subscribe button while you're at it, and drop a comment. Let me know you checked in. As usual, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for getting to the end of the video, staying through to the end. I know you OGs always do, and it is hugely appreciated, and it helps the channel out so much. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. This channel is dedicated to my life as a father of 2 wonderful children, and it centers around health, fitness, and all of the tricks and tribulations that I go through to try to be a great parent to my children and still accomplish my own personal goals.